But give it up for Emily, everybody. You all right?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, LA, such a nice place. I'm a little upset, okay? I mean, there was nowhere to park. I never come here, and there's never anywhere to park. A perfectly fine parking lot that they just charge you for, squeezing every penny out of you that they really can. I just think it's a little upsetting. And am I the only one who's gotten more than one street sweeping ticket? No. Anybody? I've gotten like 4 of them. 4 of them. And they, like, seriously, can anybody understand these street sweeping signs? Anyway, it's like no parking on the second to last Friday, the third to last month, between 2 and 4, but not 7 and 10. Like, seriously? And they put them at like the bottom of the cul-de-sac, and you're like, whoa, it's a lot of parking over here. This is great. Leave your car, come back, not. Seriously. I've gotten some. Wouldn't you rather just like go up and down the street with a fucking broom every week for 2 hours? I'm sure I would do a lot better. Like, they just blow shit around. So upsetting, $68. And I was thinking earlier, what if they did like street blowing, where they did like hosing, you know, just hook it up to the fire hydrant and just water down the whole street. It would just go down the storm drains. I'm just saying that would probably be a little more beneficial. And everything is expensive. Gas is going up, and not going up. It's up there. It's been up there. And tampons are going up. Seriously, these are inelastic expenses that we must spend money on. And seriously, what do you want me to do? Sell a kidney for some tampons? I mean, damn. And everybody's always asking me for money. I'm saying I don't have any money. I really don't. And I feel really bad. I can't say like, no, I gave earlier, or no, I can't give you any money. So I've come up with these like cockamamie diversions. And if my sister is with me, it works really well because we'll just like talk really loudly over each other. She'll be like, and then I said that he said, and I couldn't believe. Okay, we're good. Or like the thing that works the best, especially with those Greenpeace people, because they are ruthless. They are ruthless. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you do. There's a couple of things that I would do to avoid them when they would see me coming, and I look kind of like I would give money, right? This is what I would do. Make eye contact with them, and then drop my face, and they would not deal with that. And the other thing I would do is, since I know sign language, it actually comes to my advantage because I can use my deaf voice and just pretend that I'm deaf. So this is pretty much how it goes. They're like, hey, you want to donate today to the environment? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I'm deaf. And they're like, but you still care about the environment, don't you? No, I don't care. I'm deaf. I have bigger problems, okay? Or like the Girl Scouts. I feel bad with the Girl Scouts, and they're like, you want to buy some cookies? And I'm like, I don't have any money. I'm deaf. Damn it. I went to the gas station, this woman was like, can you give me some money? I don't have any gas to get home. And I'm like, I don't have any money either. I'm just as much money as you do. Like, I have negative money. Like, homeless people are even. I would love that. Alright? And back to the tampons. They're super expensive. It is seriously the financial equivalent of shoving a roll of quarters up there. I'm just saying. And I'm sorry, fellas, like, I know that, like, men get really grossed out about it. They're like, ooh, gross. And I don't get it. They can talk about, like, this nether region all the time and be really vulgar, and they're like, blow a load. What is this? All these terms. And it's like a woman says one thing about her period is... I mean, but it's not like women are talking about their periods like, oh, it's a gusher today, Mavis. It's a gusher. Like a little fucking trample down here tonight, man. Nobody speaks this way, all right? And I want to hit up the Walgreens and the CVS and like all these drugstores with a friend of mine wearing like Nixon and Kennedy masks and like spray paint a gun, like a water gun, black, and just burst in the door and be like, give me all the tampons, all of them, fill the bag, not the cardboard shit, get the cardboard shit out of there, no. Have my partners going down the aisle. Load them up, put some Cadbury creamings in there too. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hit up all the places, can you see it on the news? Like, if we would hit up all these places tonight at 11, they're calling it the Great Tampon Heist, stealing nothing but tampons. Not the cardboard kind. Nope. Not that shit, seriously? Can anybody use these? At many a desperate moments, I have needed one, and I have attempted to use it. Women? No? All right. They hurt. They hurt. I don't know. That, if you date a woman who's used cardboard, I know it's cheaper, but it's like that vag is just thrashed after that. It is just ripped. I know, I'm sorry. I went there. But I can't do it. And they're the cheapest ones. My mom found them for $1.47, everybody. Go there now. I don't know what's going on. Somebody ordered too many. So go. Get some now. It's really upsetting. And I was wondering, why do men get why don't more men actually try to pick up women using this method? Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Have you ever needed a tampon really bad and you're asking a bunch of people like, oh, do you have one? No, I don't. And a boy, what if he overheard you? And he was like, I heard you needed this. Would you be freaked out by that? I'd be like, I do need this. As long as it's still in the wrapper, like a Starburst, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally fine. And I don't know why more men don't just like hang out outside of women's bathrooms and just like listen for it to eat the quarter. It's like, okay, she needs me. Hey, need this? And that would seriously be like a match made in heaven. The kind of like they'd make a Lifetime Valentine's movie about this. You know those Valentine's Day Lifetime movies, you know what I'm saying? Then can you imagine in the film like people asking them, like, how did you two meet? And she'd be like, oh, well, it's an embarrassing story. See, he was there, my knight in shining armor. Nobody missed these Lifetime movies. Remember these? Where you could tell exactly what the movie was going to be about just by the title. A couple of my favorites are She Woke Up Pregnant. That's a good one. I was only watch the movie to find out at what point does she wake up pregnant. Another one is She Said No. She said no. Don't know what it could be about. Not about rape. She could have said no to something else. Gotta watch the rest of the movie. And there's one with Gail O'Grady. It's called Another Woman's Husband. Very specific. Not your husband. Another woman's husband. And then one of my all-time favorites, they just replayed it on LMN, Lifetime Movie Network, and that would be Mother May I Sleep with Danger, starring the lovely Tori Spelling. And you know it's a good Lifetime movie when there's Tori Spelling. Mother May I Sleep with Danger, a classic take off of the classic Childscape Mother May I. A friend of mine recently, we've been friends since kindergarten, and I said to her, I'm like, hey, how's that boyfriend going? And she goes, whoa, we broke up a really long time ago. He was super abusive, and I'm all, whoa, you know. Had I been hanging out with you, had I seen, I would have seen the signs, you know. I've seen too many Lifetime movies to know the signs. And she goes, yeah, no one could tell. And I say, literally, that's the name of a Lifetime movie. Like, literally, word for word. No one could tell, starring Candace Cameron and Fred Savage, if anybody's seen this. He kills her in the end. Kills her in the end. Spoiler. Spoiler! I just found out recently, seriously, I feel like the dumbest person alive, that Alaska and Hawaii are not right there next to California. They're not there. All this time, just thought they were right there, and I thought it was interesting, like, oh my god, there's like glaciers in Alaska and volcanoes in Hawaii, Earth, nature, wonders of the world, and they're just right there. Also found out recently the little W and the N, like on the street signs, they're telling you which direction you're going. I thought these streets were just being pretentious. Like, oh, North Chancellor Way, what a fancy street. I was like, these streets are part of the 1%, not parking here. I was upset about this. And I have a friend in the audience who knows sign language, and I want to talk about this for just a second. I know. Actually, when I'm in my car driving, I really like to sign and drive, and it's great. I will blast the music and just sign along. But if my windows are up, I look fucking crazy. Because yeah, no, seriously. Let me just demonstrate this here. I usually like to play songs like rap ones, you know, that Ice Cube song, you know, the wham dun 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 dun. You know that one? It was a good day. Everybody know that one? Yeah? Yeah. So, like, if my windows are rolled down, I'm fine. Like, just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know. But today seems kind of odd. Know what I'm saying? Looks fine. But if the windows are rolled up, it's like... like, really. And some people actually get a little amused by it. They're like, hey. It's like, you don't know what I'm saying. I actually, today, well, it's over now, but yesterday was Dana Delany's birthday. Anybody know this? Oh, Dana Delany, big fan. And because of her, I actually ended up in jail once. It's a long story. It was her fault, okay? Movie star Dana Delany. But I wake up in the middle of the jail cell, and I look down, and I'm like, shit, need a tampon. Of course I do. Of course I do. Like, that's the one time you really can't plan for it. You know, it's like, well, it's the 20th. I'm gonna get arrested later. I should probably bring a tampon. Probably prepare for that. You can't. That's the one time you really can't. And I like a fool. I had to like ring the little doorbell, and I like, can I get a feminine napkin? Like I didn't even say tampon. I'm not gonna be choosy. You know what I mean? They'd probably bring me one of those cardboard ones. You know what I'm saying? And these are, like I said, inelastic expenses. And I feel like we should have a government-issued tampons and bras. You know what I'm saying? We need these things. I want me to spend my own money on these things. I gotta pay for street sweeping tickets. But you know, if it was government issued, they'd be made out of like paper. It like wouldn't be anything good. And I know I'm jumping around all over the place, but directions, I want to go back to that for just a second because I just recently found a little remedy. I actually keep a pair of binoculars in my car with me now, in the glove compartment. Like, I will get them out of my car and so I can zoom in on, like, house numbers to see where the fuck I'm at. And I'm like, oh, 1-1, okay, it's gonna be on the right. All right, that's good. No, do you remember, I'm horrible with directions. Do you remember when giving directions was actually like a thing? When someone was known for giving good or bad directions? Like, that was a thing. Oh, she's smart, she's pretty, she gives great directions. Like, that was a thing. Nobody uses this anymore. And my mom used to bitch about my friend's mom because she would give the worst directions, like notorious for giving horrible directions. And my mom would go like, oh, Jackie and her horrible directions. Yeah, you turn left at the trash can, make a right at the Pepsi can, there's a crack in the floor, turn around, spit in the wind, and it's right there on your left. There's how she gives, and I realized, like, the other day, that is how I give directions now. It's always like, okay, there's a McDonald's, and as a child, I used to have to catch the bus. We had to be there at 6:55 in the morning, and we always knew if we missed the bus, if the Asians weren't there, because there was a group of Asians in a little red car. My sister knows, they're like, if the Asians, because they got there at like 6:30, and if we got to the bus stop and the little red car wasn't there, we knew we missed it, because the Asians were gone. We knew we missed it. And my dad would ask me, he's like, okay, where's the next stop? And I'm like 8. I'm just looking out the window. I'm not like, Ventura to Canoga, make a left, you know, I'm not like that. He's like, okay, where's the next stop? I'm like, oh, well, there's a Petco, there's a billboard for Mrs. Doubtfire coming out. I don't know. But that was the thing, I really miss giving good and bad directions. And whenever there's a left that I'm about to make, I'm a very sensitive driver. Has anybody ever been going to make like a left and then there's somebody who's, I mean, not a left, sorry, a U-turn, and then there's somebody who's gonna make a right, and you don't really know who has the right-of-way there? I really don't know, that's kind of a gray area for me. And then they give me like the whole like, look, like you, and then, no. They give me the look, and then I do the whole, like, I'm sorry, that was my fault, that was my fault. And I'm one of those people, like, if you need to make a left and you're gonna miss it, I will let you through. I will, just you go, you got this. But if you don't give me the hand through the back window, I'm gonna kill somebody. Like, seriously. Give me the hand. Who's giving me the light, by the way? I'm looking for lights. There it is. Is that what it's gonna look like? Yeah. So it hasn't happened. Just now. But anyway, if you don't give me the hand through the back window, I'll be like, all right, 5JUM970. All right, never gonna fucking let your ass pass me again. Nissan Altima. I never forget. Now I'm a very sensitive driver. And has everybody seen these LED no right turn signs? Has everybody seen these? No? Oh, they're coming. They're over in the affluent areas, but they're really beautiful. They look like a full moon. Just no right turn. It's just a pretty way of telling us no right turn. And there's a huge sign saying like $500 fine if you make a turn when it says no right turn very largely. And it's just like, would I still get a $400 ticket if I made a no right turn on a non-LED no right turn sign? Not sure. Christmas just passed. Just passed. Just happened, everybody. I haven't tried this yet, but I really want to since I haven't gotten the light yet. But, yeah, no, don't forget to give it to me. There it is. It's coming. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. Christmas just passed. And, do you remember when you would hate, like, you used to like the Christmas episodes, but now I just fucking hate the Christmas episodes. I can't deal with the Christmas episodes anymore. And then I recently put on, it was not recently, it was over Christmas time, and I put on Law & Order Special Victims Unit, and I'm like, yes! There's a show that you will never see a Christmas episode for. Like, what are they gonna do? Or the Sleigh Bell Strangler? Or the Santa Rapist? Thank you, Law & Order, for not doing that to me. All right, my name is Emily Razi. YouCanSpellThis.com is my website. Thank you. Woo!